Hey everybody, welcome to Friends Talk. On my far right here, I got Caleb. Why don't you tell us how you got into gaming and stuff?
Long time ago. I don't remember how old I was. Got a Sega Genesis, Sonic 2, the shit. That's how I got into it a long time ago.
Sega Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
What, you said Sonic 2?
Mm-hmm.
You just start with one?
No. I wasn't bought one.
How'd you get your Sega Genesis?
I think I got it for Christmas. It was a long time ago.
Santa?
He got it for me.
All right, to my adjacent right is Brady.
Hello.
So, why don't you tell us how you got into gaming?
Well, my first console was Nintendo. And
NES.
I absolutely played just destroyed Mario and Tetris. And I had so many games, and they were the hardest games possible, like Ninja Gaiden and what have you. So, started with NES.
Nice.
Then
Ninja Gaiden.
Then went on to the old Super Nintendo. My brother had a Sega. Played lots of. This is the dumbest games, like Power Rangers.
Yeah, because it's...
The side-scroller one? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't
No.
know.
The Super Nintendo was better anyway.
Yeah, of course. And then the only consoles that I've never had was a PlayStation, the first one, and PlayStation 3, and an Xbox. So I had everything else.
Nice, hell yeah. All right, and to my adjacent left is Jesse.
Hello.
Same thing? How'd you get started with gaming?
It's same exact thing. I mean, the Nintendo. I mean, I remember playing games like Contra or Punch Out, and
Mike Tyson's
the Mike
Punch-Out?
Tyson. Yeah, the Mike
I was about to
Tyson
say.
Punch Out. Yeah, no. Actually, we played both versions, but
Yeah.
and then Mario and basically moved on to Super Nintendo, and then I think I've owned every console that's came out. So I mean, I can probably keep going on with like all the games that we played from Super Nintendo to like the Nintendo 64, playing a lot of WWF No Mercy.
We played a lot of that.
Dude, we played a whole bunch of that, and
I didn't.
yeah.
So many hours.
I think we played just about every wrestling game.
You probably spent more hours creating characters like Brady does
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't even play the game. I just create characters.
It takes forever
It's like
to
I don't
make the
even
character.
wrestle. I just I've made a whole bunch of characters.
How big do you want their elbows?
Yeah, huge. You can't even see their abdomen.
Well, he's Dr. Elbows, so.
Oh, yeah,
they're
Dr.
gonna-
But yeah, all those games, and like just from the 64 to like Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and
Best game ever.
yeah, and just about every other console. But I think I really got into it with multiplayer with Xbox, just because when Halo came out, they had System Link. And that
Well,
was
I mean, ain't that where it originated from, right?
Yeah.
Online?
Yeah.
Anyways. For
So-
consoles?
yeah, for consoles, and but they they didn't have the online features yet. I don't think for the first Halo game.
No.
Just
Well, you could play on the PC with the Xbox
Yeah.
Connect. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
It was ridiculous. It was horrible.
It's crazy, but
Yeah.
no, that's probably really kind of opened my opened the door to like all these other video games and just it's just there's a lot. So, but that kind of sums up what I've been doing or playing, and
Nice.
so it's probably the same for you.
Well, honestly, like I can honestly say, like when I started getting into gaming, it was the Xbox. I got it. I went over to my buddy's house and they were playing Halo System Link, and it was the original Halo, and they used to beat my ass all the time in it. Yeah. And I, like if you guys know me, I'm competitive, so I don't like no, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't happen. So I asked for it for Christmas, I believe. Mom got it for me, and
Got it for you.
no, we at that time we were old enough. Santa, listen, Santa wasn't a thing then,
Santa's not a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just ruin this for
Yeah,
you?
ruined Christmas.
I'm sorry. Rudolph still is.
Okay.
Rudolph delivers instead of Santa.
So no, I got it, and then that's when Halo 2 came out, and they were still
Cue the montage of John training to get better. No, it'll beat me.
just the internet sucked back then, so you used to watch the it was so hard to watch like the pro players play back then. So you had to like wait for your DSL to upload, you know. So, but anyway, so that's pretty much what I did forever was get good at it, go back over there, beat all of them, and then they quit playing with me. Yeah. So.
Well, sounds about right.
But anyways, so I mean, I did play the Nintendo, and I did play mainly like the Game Boy Color. I don't know if y'all remember the Game Boy Color. Played
You can't say
all
that.
What?
You can't say colored.
It's,
Oh my!
it's Game Boy of color.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, so we so all the Pokemon, Red, Silver, Blue,
Hell, you
all
still
of
play
them,
those now.
right? So that's how I started. But rather than that, you know. But let's go back to Caleb here. You said you played the Sega. Mm-hmm. So how was that though? Do you remember it at all?
Barely. I just remember my brother breaking it, and
You were just upset.
Oh,
You were like one of those YouTuber kids.
World War III.
Rage or fucking roid rage.
Yeah. But I didn't. I mean, after that, I didn't really play anything until the GameCube came out, or
And
the
then-
64. But I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't have the wrestling game, so I didn't play it. I was playing like Donkey Kong and Super Mario 64, but I didn't really give two shits about it.
Yeah,
when
we
the
come over
GameCube
my
came out.
house
Yeah,
and play.
all the
You know,
time.
No Mercy or WrestleMania.
With when the
2000.
GameCube and I got Wind Waker, I was playing the demo of Wind Waker, and it was like 15 minutes, and you could barely get to the first dungeon. So I would just play it over and over and over and over, getting a little bit further until
Speed run the demo.
speedrun the demo.
Yeah, you know, like I do want to make this clear though, like how long, you know, have me and you been friends now, Caleb?
8 or 9 years.
And we met through video games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
Halo 3 when you were beating everybody's ass and everybody wanted to be on your team because you were so good.
Yeah.
But I was like, no.
no.
I'm not going to get good if I get carried the whole time.
Yeah. You know, and Brady, how long have we known each other? When did you start at the jail? Do you remember?
2012.
Yeah. So
February 22nd, 2012.
So what? Going on 5 years now, at least.
At least over 45 minutes.
So
Jesse's known you longer than any of us.
yeah, and so like, you know, me and Brady the same thing. I mean, besides being
And
coworkers.
the first time that we hung out, you invited David and I over
Yeah.
to play Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I remember.
on your giant box.
But-
and then it was. I mean, it was fun hanging out, but it wasn't fun playing.
And I'm not even good, dude.
Because like I might as well have been playing with my feet.
Dude, but you probably were.
You're right, I was.
Do you remember?
Pro foot player.
Listen, do you remember whenever we were first got the Xbox One and we were connecting, we were messing with it?
Yeah.
And
you're like, look how gross Brady is.
oh, that was so bad, dude.
Yeah, not as bad as I felt.
Oh man. Anyways, Jesse, how long have me and you known each other?
Dude, forever.
Forever, man. What?
Beginning of time.
So what? High school? What? High school?
Big
Right?
Bang, they were high fiving. That's what
That
caused
was
the
the
Big Bang.
All the way back to.
We were big banging.
Oh,
Anyways,
Yeah, all the way. Like high school. I think when we were like 15 or 16 years
Yeah.
old. So a long.
I wouldn't say video games started our friendship though.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of because it was over at Chris's dad's house, and we'd sit there and we met.
Yeah, and then we would hang out, and then I think video games came in later.
Yeah, because he played Halo, and I was like, oh, dude, Halo.
Pretty sure that's what I was known for. So, because
I call you Halo John.
yeah, Halo John, yeah.
Halo John.
So,
So yeah, a very long time. But yeah, we'd sit there and we'd played like, I don't know, like just everything besides Halo. We'd play like Battlefront 2, or we'd set up the
Yeah.
Xbox and try to system link and do that. And
do you remember whenever I remember when we used to all play? What was it? Dragon Ball Z. You have to tell me which one.
it was Dragon Ball. It was Budokai 3.
Yeah, that's right.
And I remember because Chris would sit there and he'd brag about how good he was.
Yeah.
And then you being the first time playing, and you sit there and whoop him.
Yeah,
You get so
John
pissed
was
off.
Goku.
Yeah, John was literally.
I'm not even good at it. But it was just funny because he always would beat Buster and Jesse, or maybe him and Jesse would go back and forth. But I remember he was upset because I literally just never touched it, and it just was beating him, and he never played it again. I don't think.
No, he'd sit there and he'd put it away, and he was just like, "Fucking game."
Yeah,
Like you could start seeing like him like He's button mashing a lot. He don't know how to do the combos.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to play.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
he's
like,
just,
"Yeah,
he's
I
just sitting
don't."
there button mashing. So it's okay. I'll get him next round, and then he loses again.
How many people, John, have you made stop playing games because you told me, tell the story about whenever you
Roach?
made someone
Sell
sell
their
their Xbox.
So my brother's friend, my older brother's friend, is whenever again Halo 2 time. I was just now playing it really, hard. All the time. But he came over with Derek, and I was like, he was all bragging how good he was with Halo and yada yada, and I was like, all right, man, well we can play. I was all kosher about it because I'm one of those like, I think I'm good, but like I'm not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we get online and he adds me and I add him and we start playing and he literally, we go to 15 on and 1v1s back then, and he literally never killed me once, and he literally turned off his Xbox. And I think it was like a week or two later, I seen him. He's like, "Dude, I sold all my stuff." He's like, "I'm not. We're still good friends today. We still talk every now and then when we run into each other. But it just we always bring it up because he's always, man, dude, I'm never playing you again. And I'm not wasn't on no pro level, but I felt locally I was strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
every game that I have that you also have like that. I remember one, for example, the Doritos course.
Crash Course?
Yeah,
Dude.
Crash Course.
no, hold on, let me interrupt you though, because Caleb and Chris, dude, I could not beat them. But go ahead.
So I see your score and I'm like, whatever. But like before that, I would play through. I'd play it through a couple times, so I'd be like, get my best score. I'm like, all right, that was good. Then I look at your score and it's just, I'm not even close.
Well, it's the same with Trails.
yeah.
Yeah,
John would murder the times in Trails, too.
yeah. And I'm like, the 15th time, I'm like, how do you get that? How are you being it this fast? But the one of the greatest moments in my life was that part in, was it Batman Arkham City or
Oh yeah. I call you.
Yeah.
It's like, what time was it?
like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And John couldn't beat this part in Batman Arkham City. There's like 15 guys that he had to fight. And I'm like, John, you want me to come over and beat it for you? And so I come over, I walk in, grab the controller, beat it my first time, and then just leave.
I was, just put my head down. I know he left with a grin. I was just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, absolutely.
my text message, he's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And
Got it
that's,
on his calendar, circled
Yeah.
every year to celebrate it.
I played every Arkham game. I beat it like on every difficulty, and then still played it more.
Yeah,
You're the
I'm-
so
Batman
I'm like,
master.
Yep.
So
I would
What-
dress up as Batman. my suit would be too small so you could see my gut.
You
That's
would
how you
would
play
play
Batman.
Batman so much that you would make like, well, I remember coming over and you would make like, you would have like, I'd come in and you're like side scrolling real slow, and
Yeah.
Batman's like in a badass like scenery, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and you're just like, and he's just like, and then like some badass songs in the background.
Yeah,
and you're-
yeah, I remember there was that, not the American Average or whatever,
Yeah,
by Asking
yeah.
Alexandria,
Yeah.
and then I played the song, and then Batman's fighting all these guys, taking them out.
Yeah.
Grapnels goes to where his parents die. He lands, goes to where his parents die, pays his respect at the slow part of the song, and then I'm rotating the camera.
I mean, like, yeah, it
And
was
it's
it was perfect. Yeah,
And like I didn't
Yeah.
edit it or anything. I just did it because I've done it that many times. I know how long I have to get from where I was fighting to Crime Alley, and it was just
I mean, when I showed up, I was like, that's what made me like that song.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the first time I heard it, I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Watch, stay tuned.
I mean, I remember. I mean, it never felt that though. Speak of Batman though, I come over and it's always Batman. You're playing Batman, Batman.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god.
And like in even the games that I don't remember what games that we would play online, or like Injustice
Yeah.
too. I probably fought you like for real 3 times, and I'm like, this isn't even fun. So then I would quit, and I wouldn't even tell anybody that I'm quitting. I would just disappear, and I would either play one of the Batman games that I'm good at, or
Yeah.
I would play golf. Because I
oh,
played
Dude.
so many hours. I have two characters that are 100 on golf. That's how much time.
What's
I
golf?
put in.
It was PGA. What?
No, it was Rory
Oh yeah, that's
Rory
right. Yeah.
Mackle, whatever his name
Yeah.
is. I don't know.
she was looking good though.
Yeah,
every time.
Blort Titties.
Lord,
Tiddys.
Was that your character's name?
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah.
And then I can't remember the other. There was a guy. It was like his name was.
Dolan.
And I'll edit it in what his name was.
Yeah. So Caleb, like, I know you're a big fan of single player games. Like, you know, why? I mean, what?
it's just immersive.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry. I mean, I like shitting on people. It's always fun.
Yeah.
That's why we play Fortnite all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to
But I'm
chill and play.
yeah. Like, what's your favorite, single player game?
Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Zelda.
You would like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, half the world likes that, but
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's the best game ever.
I
so-
mean that I hate it. It's like Mario, but worse.
Yeah,
think-
it's cartoony.
The two, I think, longest games I put time into is Oblivion and basically every Bethesda game.
So you
So
got
many hours.
So Skyrim.
I tried.
Oblivion or the Elder Scrolls, Fallout.
I tried Oblivion, and I would rather messily shit my pants while applying for a loan.
Hey,
Then
that
play
game
that game
was
again.
hard to
I
play.
had-
Like I remember playing it in its first person, right? If I remember correctly. So it's like, I have this sword, and I'm like just running around. Like I have, at the time, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, duh, fucking retarded.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it takes
Like-
so much time to kill one guy when you're level 1.
Well, I have every achievement for Fallout 3, Fallout 4, New Vegas, Oblivion, Skyrim, and then I'm working on the HD Skyrim for all the achievements.
And you're also a virgin.
I am. Till later.
You need an achievement. Whoa.
Hey, let's talk about
Why
achievements.
later? We're on camera.
Oh yeah, let's
Get that
talk about
achievement.
achievements right now.
Oh, great.
So I believe Caleb has the highest gamer score.
Probably.
I mean,
Probably
I
all
used
of us-
to.
Probably all
Yeah,
you
well, you
combined.
cheated.
Hey, listen, nobody has to know that.
No, I had more than him after cheating
What?
No, I think I had you beat by a little bit, not by much.
until you got reset.
And then I got reset.
I got more than you had now.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't ban me. I mean, thank God. I mean,
I can't believe it took 4 years to get you taken care of.
yeah, they're like, oh, this guy's got all these achievements
You got an
unlocked.
achievement for this DLC that wasn't released yet. How did he do that?
No. Let's talk about achievements. Like right now, I believe you have the highest. What is it?
I think it's 139,000. I think.
That's ridiculous, really. Because I've been playing. I mean, I've had different accounts over the years, but I've been playing, probably honestly longer, like online. But I have 23,000. What do you
My
got?
account's 9 years.
Yeah,
I couldn't even guess. 9,000 maybe.
just like no achievement.
Yeah.
Batman achievement.
He
That's
already
it.
got
Yeah.
1,000 for that, 1,000 for golf, and then he only has that.
Jesse,
I probably don't even have 100.
like 100. Yeah, you do.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Your
really
account
like,
at least is what? How long you think you've had your account?
I don't know, for probably at least 8 years, 7
Well,
years.
because-
I had an older account before I had to change. I mean, but even then, I still don't. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably up there in what'd you say, 9,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably somewhere around there. I don't know. I don't really.
You
keep
have
track
more,
of
less
each-
than I do.
Probably.
No, you
yeah.
got more than that.
Dude, I think he does.
I don't know.
I think you should fucking know. That's what the fuck I think.
I don't
true.
even care about achievements
I
though.
do.
Yeah, I only
No,
do with
he
certain
did
games.
achievement
That's
four.
why I brought it up
I mean,
because
achievement more.
Yeah.
that's why he's like, I'll play this
It's like,
this
as soon as the new
shitty
game
game and
comes
get
out
1,000
and-
achievements
Yeah.
I'll play Clicker Heroes for 6 months and get all the achievements for it.
and cheat.
Yeah, and
Well,
cheat.
if a new game that comes out and he already has it beat and all the achievements are complete, I'm just like, God damn.
Well, we did that with Prototype 2. We got all the achievements, beat the game 4 times in 2 nights.
Yeah, 2 nights. So probably altogether, probably 24 hours.
Yeah.
Is it short? Or you just.
No, we just
I mean, we just
just
schooled it.
destroyed it.
Yeah, dude, it was nothing. So do you go ahead?
No, just Caleb's
Go
a
ahead.
freak of nature when it comes to achievements.
It's like his thing, dude. I remember I was like, damn. I remember when I seen it first in his account. I mean, this has been years ago. I was just like, Jesus. And then it made me whenever I found out you could cheat your achievements, you can unlock them all the games you've played, and plus some. I was like, okay, unlock all. You know,
Yeah.
he tells me one day, he's like, hey, dude, check my achievements. I've been grinding a little bit, and it's over 100,000. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
he was
Grinding
like,
a little bit, huh?
it hurt Caleb's feelings a little bit that I had more achievements
Yeah.
than he did. You
Caleb's
know,
pulling up old games. He's like, oh shit. To get ahead.
Oh man! All right, Jesse. Well, what games do you like to play?
It was about
Recent.
everything, really. I mean, recently I've been playing a lot of PUBG and
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo. PUBG.
No,
Boo.
he's saying boo to PUBG.
Yeah.
Fortnite's better.
I mean, he does have a valid point. I'm just saying.
I haven't played either, so
Oh no, PUBG and I've been
You play
getting,
Fortnite over here.
no, I didn't.
Oh no, you didn't. You just sat there.
Yeah,
I've been getting a lot into Halo Master Chief again.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh,
that.
no, you didn't.
I've
You
been
just
playing
sat
the shit
there
out of
like
that. Or like
shit.
Halo 3.
I gave up on achievement hunting Master Chief Collection.
Oh man.
700 achievements.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
not
it's crazy.
even if that let's say you grinded all 700, like to get lasso that achievement lasso, yeah, good luck.
What do you have to do?
So it's
Legendary all skulls on.
so basically it's legendary difficulty. All schools on means like it's all basically negative.
You get no radar, no HUD. You can't get health unless you punch somebody. They drop barely any ammo.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Is that can you even get that
Yeah, you can.
if you're
A god.
a game
I mean,
programmer?
people's got it. It's just like to get it is ridiculous. There's no way I'm spending that time.
Nope.
Nope. Because like
I think we've already tried to
172.
attempt it a couple of times, haven't we? And we
I think so.
just could never get past it. Well, actually, it's on Halo 2 when there's the freaking snipers.
Oh,
Or
dude.
the
You get one bang, you don't even know where
was
they're
it the
from.
beam rifle? Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
you're like, where's he at? I don't know. And you're like, you get to your checkpoint, you walk out, you're like, oh, you're like, no, I didn't even see
The
him.
worst one, I think, is Iron. That if you die, you're playing single player, you die, you start the mission over. Or if you die with friends, you start from the checkpoint.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One person dies, it's over.
Jesus.
Good thing you guys don't play that with me
Why?
Thank God we don't
because
play
we
it
wouldn't be
at all.
friends.
This wouldn't be
It
called
would-
friends or friends talk
Yeah, it would
anymore.
be like friends talk and then
Minus
Brady.
one.
Minus Brady.
Minus Brady.
Friends talk with Brady.
Featuring Brady.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so Fallout. Let's talk about Fallout, Caleb.
Jesse likes Fallout too.
I know Jesse.
We
Yeah,
can focus.
well, that's cool.
Don't you like Fallout?
The only one that I played is 4, and I played a lot of it.
So you liked it?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
good.
played. I think 4 came with 3, and I just haven't played it. I don't know why. But yeah, I loved it.
So I mean, why do you love it though,
It's just
Caleb?
So much stuff to
fill
do.
fill him in. Why is it a good game?
why do I love it, Caleb?
Why do Oh, well, the last time I seen you playing, I don't remember what you.
He was probably like building a house.
something
Yeah, I knew it.
stupid.
I knew it. Hey, hold on. I gotta go. Let me backtrack if you don't mind. Listen, Minecraft. You remember I was telling you about Minecraft?
Yeah.
You're like, this is fucking stupid.
It was. It was dumb as shit.
No. How dare you right now?
And I was like, how could you even? How do you even tell that's coal? That's stupid.
And then all the shit talking. A couple days later, we're at work, and he's like, "Man, like I've been playing that Minecraft game, and it was pretty cool."
Yeah, like I was absolutely obsessed with it. Like
Yeah.
I would. I remember you giving me a ride to work or something, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Look, that house looks like it's made out of cobblestone."
Yeah.
And then I would ask you questions at work all the time about like how the water works and
Yeah.
shit like that.
And then before you know it, he's like an architect, right? He's like, bro, I make spheres and like ovals. I'm like, no, who gives a shit? But
Yeah.
you know, like,
But like I can only make it to where I'd look it up online how to make a big sphere, and I could get like the base down, and then I don't know how to finish it. I don't know, and then it's just like the base, like a circle this way, a circle this way, and like some of it filled in, some of it filled in, and I never could fucking finish it. And like I downloaded several apps that have like blueprints of stuff that like it tells you exactly where to put it. But I don't know if maybe the interface or what, but on the app. But like I can't do it. Like it'll say for example like a circle base or something, and I would get like there and it'd be big, but then I would have to be like one at a time. Like, okay, I put a cobblestone there. Okay,
I mean,
I put a cobblestone there.
he would send me when we were playing Minecraft. He would send me text messages like of these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's screenshots of what I'm gonna build, but like
And
I
they
don't
never
know
do
why. I would do it, but then like it would be one off, And then I'm
would
like,
just piss you off.
it would say that like there was like a I don't know, carpet was supposed to go here, but there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do wrong? And then I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know if it's just I delete that or if I'm off by one on the whole fucking circle. And then I would get so fucking pissed. And then it came to the point where like anytime I would play Minecraft, I would be like I would want to build something, and then I would spend 10 minutes. Steve would just stand there because I'm literally frozen with trying to decide what to build, what to do, and then I just turn the game off.
You play Batman?
Yep.
yeah,
to Batman.
that's true. Anyways, the moral of that story was that's why whenever you started, you're like, I think last time we played Fallout, and I was like, he's building. I just knew it. You know what I mean? Anyways, go ahead.
I think he was building something or doing something stupid in VATS. I think you were teleport punching people or something. I can't remember what it was. Something dumb.
That didn't sound like me. The only thing that I built is like at the very beginning, whenever I first played the game, I was like, was this Fallout Sims? Because like because you like had to clean up the settlement and build something for the fucking settlement.
That was the worst achievement in the world to get.
Yeah,
because it was broken.
And so, but like the only thing that I did build is after I found all of the comics or whatever, then I bought like the stands to put the comics in, and then like it wasn't enough that I put the stands in. I was like, I need to put this in the shelter to protect it from the rain.
Because
and I did, and it looked good, but that's the only thing. Oh yeah, I did build, the lights and stuff that you can make. I did build because Preston always, you played it right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Preston always, there's another settlement, and so I built this. I spent hours on this, and I built it, and behind it is the cords and the wires and all that stuff, and I made it to where it said "fuck off, Preston."
I think you showed me that.
Yeah, just this huge. I made it to where I set a couch here, and I sat down, and Preston sat down, and the camera's behind us, and the fucking is well, so okay. Well. and Preston, I made him look, so he knows, but that didn't stop him. He still said, he's like, "That's nice, but there's another settlement that needs help."
Anyways, okay, so what made you like Fallout? I mean, what did you like about it?
I don't know, just the freedom to go do whatever you want, really. I mean, you don't have to follow a linear story. You can just kind of go on your own and, do all the side quests or, just do
You can choose your own, who you side with and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then there's
super
different,
immersive.
there's different factions and stuff.
different
in the
endings
game,
and
so-
stuff.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I play a single player game, I'm like, I enjoy it, and then I'm like 30 minutes into it, I'm like, I don't know if I have ADD. I don't know what happens, but I'm just like, why are we not playing a game where we can kill people, like actual people? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like Caleb, he'll play Skyrim for hours, and he'll like, oh, dude, I'm so OP, it's so good. And I'm thinking, well, it's AI. I hope you can kill AI. That's how I'm just saying my thought process.
Yeah.
Like it's so much different when you play. For me, like when you're playing actual people, you know what I mean? It feels better because I know, like
Like an MMO?
no, not
No,
it
it
was
was
actual
like a
people or
shooter.
Just
like
online.
a shooter,
I
FPSs.
see.
It's just any multiplayer game. I'm talking about in general right now. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about a certain game. So it's just, I mean, I don't know.
Hell, 90% of the time we were playing ESO, he was fighting people.
Yeah,
He'd be off questing,
That's
and he's
what I was
over here
saying.
like, I shit on this 600 and I'm 47 or some shit
He
like
said,
that.
yeah, still challenging another 600 players.
I'm like, they're like, no, we've got to do this dungeon, level up. I'm like, wait a second. Flag drops.
I'm busy.
It's like,
I'm like,
we're all ready to go in, and there's a flag dropping behind us. John's just over there battling. It's like, damn it.
Like I think I strive like when it comes to like MMOs though, not just single player, like those not just open world games. Like MMOs is like, I'm like, the reason why I play those is because I'm like, okay, I gotta get all this gear to beat everybody else. Like I don't like. That's how my mind works. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this gear so we can beat this dungeon. Like, I'm not saying that's not fun, but that's just not how I think.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to get this gear so I'm the emperor or whatever on top of the list. I don't know.
But still, doing all that, it's really fun. I mean, you can sit there and go, battle, challenge other people. You have like different titles that you can gain versus, all these other players, or, it's cool to sit there and try to expand on all that and sit there and, I don't know, do your thing, do John's thing.
Shit on people things.
Shit on people things. They call him Shit on John.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I mean, you know, it's no different than like whenever Caleb got me into fighting games. It was like, and he still beats me to this day. I can't help it. I try, but anyways, he doesn't even try. He's like,
no, wait a second. If we're talking Injustice, I beat you until you started playing Aquaman, and then you started beating me until Aquaman was nerfed, and now we're back to where we started.
Okay, maybe, but I'm just saying Aquaman was just I practiced
No,
so
he was broken.
I practiced, but not only was he broken, but I did practice. Like I spent hours in the thing with him, and then I had nobody else I've done that with. You know, so
I spent I think an hour on Green Lantern.
Yeah,
and then most of the time I can't practice combos with an AI. I have to actually do it against people. I'll know the combo, but I can't sit in the lab for 6 hours and then. Oh, I got a quarterback B a fraction of a second later. I got to actually do it on somebody.
Yeah.
Because no matter how good you get that combo down, then you try it against
and then
then you get shit on because you're just like, I did practice for like 6 hours. or like Black Lightning, because I ever since he sit there and showed me that combo, I'd sit there and use Black Lightning over and over again, and then I play online and get shit on.
Well, and the best thing for fighting games, at least for me, was whenever I was starting off, was just learning a simple combo, right? Like the bread and butter combo, and then just doing that the whole time, and then everything else just comes with, you know what I mean?
Comes with it.
Comes with it. So once you got the bread and butter down, and then you can go into further combos and.
That's what I do. I'll watch a video, and they'll do the combo, and then I don't ever watch it again after that. I'll just do it. After.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. But anyways, so like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. After playing you, it's like I don't like. I would play the story mode just because, but after I beat the story mode, it's all online.
But you were better at fighting everybody else. I was just good at fighting you.
Yeah,
we fought all the time.
All the time.
I learned how to
you were
fight
like
against
my practice buddy. Yeah,
and then. We'd go online and I'd get destroyed, and you're like, "Why are you losing to that trash?"
I beat you once with Catwoman.
You did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What were we doing? I think we were doing her Evade or something. We were singing a song, and you just whooped my ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got me into a jive, and then you beat me.
I think you handed the controller to your dog or your cat, and then I beat your cat.
Nice.
With a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
So
little did you know she was top tier.
Mm-hmm. So Jesse, what game are you playing currently? Do you know? Like, let's talk about what you're playing currently.
PUBG.
Like most. That's all.
Yeah. Well, no, PUBG and Halo. That's mostly what I've been playing. I've been trying to get back into Justice. But
so what makes you like PUBG? Because that's like kind of a big debate right now. Because right now, honestly, they're probably.
They're the biggest game on Twitch.
Yeah, like right now they're the biggest games in Twitch is PUBG and Fortnite. I mean, if you like them or not, but I'm just being honest. They are the biggest games right now. I mean, I think League of Legends has even dropped down.
Yeah, so is Dota.
Yeah. So, like, what makes you like PUBG over Fortnite?
Well, I mean, like, it's just I like a lot of the things that you can do. You can pick up on there. Like, it seems to be a little bit more interactive. Like when you're picking up like body armor or. The environment's bigger. You can sit there and camp.
So you passive playing?
No.
I mean, but that's I played it over.
I've seen the videos.
I played at his house, and literally, like, we would land with like 4 or 5 people
and just sit there.
And no, we would run around looting, and you'd hear shooting and stuff, or cars driving by. But then, as soon as you go outside, it felt like after you got done looting, it was like. Okay, where is everybody? And then you open your map and you're like, oh, I got to run 26 miles. Like, you think running in Fortnite was bad?
No, it's bad on there because they don't even really give you like some kind of an indicator. It's just you got to check your map because if you don't, the blue or storm's starting to come in. You're like, oh shit, I got to start running, and it's so far away. You're just like,
I got to get a car so I can drive around the rest of the game and not shoot anybody.
Yeah, that's annoying, but I mean that's pretty cool though. You can have vehicles on there and. I don't know. I just kind of like that a little bit more. I mean, I'm not saying that Fortnite's bad or anything. I do enjoy that too, but it's just.
I mean, that's not. But you still never answered my question. Why do you like PUBG? Why do you prefer PUBG over Fortnite?
I don't know. I don't really. I just like playing PUBG. I mean, I think
You like-
it's
do you
just
not
I
like-
think it's like the more of the realistic environment than it is with Fortnite. You know, but I mean, there's
understandable.
not really nothing that turns me away from playing Fortnite. I think I got more people to play with it on PUBG.
I mean,
like the
so
environment more.
yeah, I know, but your friends like PUBG more, like that they play, the friends that you play with online
Yeah,
like
yeah.
PUBG more.
Yeah.
What's their reasonings then?
Probably the same reasons.
Is it-
I mean, that's just.
A lot of times when I talk to people about PUBG and Fortnite, I think the building,
Yeah, I like the building. That's what sets it apart. It's
like
fun. It's
like the PUBG players hate building, and then the Fortnite players are like, oh god, this is awesome.
Building is almost more important than a med pack.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it is a shield.
Yeah, if you can't build on the spot, like
trash.
you're gonna
dead.
You're dead. Yeah, and I mean, unless you get just or God, I mean,
And the cartooniness is it's fun for Fortnite. And you can't do it in PUBG. You can't put a launch pad and
Yeah.
bounce to a base. You have to crawl in the grass for 20 minutes and get ran over.
over by a car as you're headed there.
Yeah.
And there's not, and it's like it's different though. Like you can't. There's no bases. Like there's just buildings that they already have set. You know what I mean?
You can't have a mega base and invade it.
Yeah, it was. It's even still cool to me. Like to this day, like I still play, it, even though it's still to me a waste of materials. If you guys ever played the game, you know what I'm talking about. It's you. I mean, it's a waste of materials. You see this huge base,
You
and
just
you're like,
shoot the bottom out. And yeah,
you know, it looks cool though. So
Brady, which one do you like more? Without playing any of them.
Well, I know that a fortnight is equal to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh,
How long is a
nice.
PUBG?
PUBG is
Quick maths. 2 + 2 = 4 -1 = 3.
quick math.
A B C D alphabet.
I don't even know what PUBG is.
It's player
that
unknown
answered our question.
battleground.
Peasants Unknown Battleground.
So okay.
Penis. On
Speak of Batman, guys. When Brady came over today, immediately after he's like, "Man, what are y'all doing after this podcast?" Y'all remember that?
yeah.
He was like, and I was like, I don't know, I've got to work tomorrow. And he was like, "Oh, how about we play?"
VR, Batman VR.
I mean,
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
like,
I'm kind of nervous
yeah,
of putting basically a blindfold on my face while Brady's in the room.
I mean, it's true. Deny it.
Okay, I deny it.
He's like, I can't. So what makes the Batman VR so good?
It's the whole living room is your because you can't see under, so it's just
Oh, so
this.
you can actually be the screenshot, like
Yeah.
you like
Well, it's like Skyrim VR.
But it's like
I've never
you
played
don't
that.
you don't like you don't actually walk. You just like you'll push the button and he'll like teleport there basically. But it's just like it's everything is there and like it's so real that you in this one part where you going into the Batcave you feel like you're in it on an elevator.
Yeah.
And so it's so realistic like Nightwing dies in it and you're reconstructing
How dare
what
they.
happened and you're reconstructing what happened and you see him fighting and it's like someone's fighting in my living room.
Does it make it feel more realistic when you wear your Batsuit?
Yeah, because I'm like
Do I?
wearing I suit up in the game.
I get to wear it?
No.
Then it's not gonna be 100%.
I don't care.
You gonna be the new Ben Affleck at Brady's house?
Best Batman.
Oh,
Batman didn't have a beard.
Here we go.
no, we're not gonna go into those. Not yet. Not for this.
We got the
Yeah.
two world's best Batman fans.
I've heard of Batman.
Have you?
So it's like
Why is he not in the background on your phone?
He is.
Dante.
That's not him.
It's not Dante?
No, it's
No?
That's
Dante.
Dante Batman.
It's Batman dressed as Dante.
Oh, okay. He's going
Speak of-
undercover.
speak of Dante.
All right.
You like Dante?
Yeah.
Devil May Cry.
The new one?
I've never even played it.
Any of them?
Just whenever I came to your house, but I fucking
Just
hated
the
it.
DMC?
Why?
I just, bro, this is
He doesn't
boring.
like
If
being
I
on
could
us.
even at all think that I could kick the shit out of you, I would do it right now.
Do you like the new DMC? or
Okay,
the
so
Yeah, I like the new one better.
listen.
You like the new
So
one better?
Yeah.
you think that highly of DMC? I mean,
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's just like he's just such a badass. Dante is, but there's
Okay, I can't.
there's
I can't
4
argue
games.
that,
There
yeah.
was 4 games, and then there was the remake, and the remake is my favorite because it's like it's newer, and like I tried to go back and play the first 3, and I bought the first 3 in a bundle, and I was like, I made a mistake because it's just so. Then at the time, it was awesome.
He made a mistake because he played the bad one first.
Oh,
This is
what's the bad one?
This is-
Caleb?
DMC.
Oh.
Caleb.
Caleb saying that.
This is friends talk.
Wait, no.
We're
Mine
about to
is
be-
Brady.
We're about to be not friends.
Okay.
Just the level design is like something that I've never seen in any other game. There's a level where like everything is upside down, and it's like it takes place in like a demon realm or whatever, which is upside down from Earth, and the colors and everything that they use in the background, it's awesome. And the character design and Dante is he's hilarious. But you wouldn't know because you haven't
Pretty
played
sure
it.
90% of people would disagree with you.
That wasn't 90%. I think I've seen it. It's gotten good reviews.
Yeah.
I think more. I think.
Shut up.
I mean, I know you can disagree, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, though, I'm talking about as like every time I look at it on the store or whatever, it's like 5 star, 4.5 stars.
See, you're entitled to your shit opinion.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
a bunch of kids got an Xbox and DMC for Christmas, so I gave them 5.
It's fine.
I'm pretty sure they weren't like, "Mom, I want DMC."
Yeah, they could have. No, okay, we'll give you the shit one first.
I mean, we grew up with DMC. I mean,
Yeah.
when did DMC 1 come out? PlayStation 2,
Early
right?
PS2.
Yeah. So, I mean, like that's an old school game that we grew up with.
Yeah.
Like the-
Okay, so the remake is so bad. Why don't you tell me what is so bad about it? Why don't you like
Dante's
it?
design.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Why?
That's ruins
'cause
the
he doesn't
whole,
have white hair?
The whole game ruins it. His attitude's different and his hair is
it's
different.
not.
It's all different.
He's still a cocky asshole.
Well, I'll play it over at your house.
No, you won't.
Okay.
Before you know it, he's like just like calling in for work. Like he can't.
If I play it and I like it, I
Oh
will.
my god, I was wrong.
I will say I was wrong,
Ooh.
and I'll eat a giant Oreo again.
So if let's say if you do listen, hold on. If you do play it at Brady's tonight or whenever, or just in general, and you end up liking it, you have to say it on the next
will.
cast.
I will.
To Brady's face on your knees,
Okay.
right?
Well, if he said it to my face on his knees, I'll have to be down there too.
Okay, touche. I meant on your knees. All right.
Yeah, say it to my
And
wiener.
and listen though, like no honest opinion.
Okay.
All right. Like don't be like
But-
oh this shit. You
I'll
know,
give,
like,
give my
how
honest
much have you
opinion.
played of it though?
None.
Then how can you even
Ah,
at the table? How could you even say that?
Outside looking in. If you give me a chance to play it.
So what's wrong with his look?
listen, as soon
He
as they
doesn't
play
have
this, I
white
have all
hair.
the
That's
achievements.
it.
I'll get all achievements for
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
He's like, I
Real
got all
quick.
the achievements, but it's still trash.
Yeah.
But I got. Well, I can't say that. I've 100% of trash games.
Yes, he
Yeah,
has.
that's true.
He like played Madden. He don't even like Madden. He's like, oh well, it's easy achievements. I got to score like 2 touchdowns and I got 1,000.
I didn't even make it through the tutorial on Madden.
Which one?
Any of them?
It's like it's like
You get Madden 98. You get not even a tutorial.
there's not. I would always ask John Madden which play to do. But like in the I
this?
played the
This John
yeah,
Madden.
yeah. Brady, stop calling. Fucking a pass. Pass the ball. There. But I played the last, I think not the newest one, but the one before, and it's like a fucking hour of tutorial shit, and it's like the passing or something like that. You like fake to this guy, throw to that guy, or you throw it, you lob it, or you throw a bullet to him. I'm not gonna do that in a real game. I'm just gonna throw the ball and have it intercepted.
That is
Yeah, that's
true,
what I do.
man, because the tutorials are so like they're just so long and boring.
John's the
like,
only Madden player here.
well, it's like they came up with
I
the
am.
same
It's
damn
true.
game each year, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't have to go through
Listen,
this shit again.
hold on. No. Different moves, different passes.
Like
Come
I
on
played.
now.
But
There
still,
was
all you gotta do is look it up, and okay, I get it.
a NCAA.
You say that
game.
until you play somebody, and then you're like, "How's he doing that?"
There's a NCAA game that I played, and my favorite part was the career mode. I went to the career mode or the campaign or whatever, and my favorite part is that you got to be in college and take tests.
That was your favorite part?
That would be your favorite
Test
part.
simulator?
Yeah, I wish.
Jeez.
Jealous.
And then like I was worried that I was like, oh, I hope I pass this test so I can play. And well, of course I passed.
Yeah.
Then you gotta play, and then you
Yeah.
You just
F.
take it back.
Oh,
Can we go back to school?
No, I didn't get an F.
What'd you get?
I would just, hey, of course. I would
What'd you,
just,
you got something to say?
No, I was going to tell Jesse that you're so good at football games that we downloaded that Ogre football game.
No,
The
mutant. What was it? Mutant Night Football,
Mutant
right?
Football League.
Yeah, Mutant Football League.
And it's Blitz, and I'm getting destroyed.
Listen,
I'm getting
Blitz was
intercepted.
really cool.
this is
and
this
back
is
in-
like
It's a better
Blitz.
Blitz.
Blitz was awesome, but well, I think I tried to play that, and like
Because you can beat the shit out of each other.
yeah, and I couldn't get through the tutorial. I was like,
What?
Because it's all reading, and I'm like, I'm not.
we didn't even do
I didn't
one.
do it.
I wanna play a game.
Went in and picked a play and started getting my ass beat.
I was like, I
Wait,
want to
so
play a
what is
game.
this
I
game
don't.
called?
I don't
Is
want to
it
have
Mutant-
homework.
Football League,
Mutant
and honestly,
Football
me and Caleb had a blast playing it because it's ridiculous.
It broke a bunch
Li-
of
What was the Patriots' names? What was-
Nuked London Patriots
yeah,
with Bomb Brady as their quarterback.
Bomb
Oh my
Brady.
God.
I think I went to a campaign. That's what it was, and it started out with this giant guy and this other vampire-looking guy as the commentators, and I'm like,
The other
I just
commentary
wanna
was so
play.
funny.
Oh yeah.
Let me
And the
play.
penalties when you
Dude.
bribe the ref,
Just
excess farting, or you got a 10-yard penalty because your coach is wearing a pink thong.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And then and not on top, I'm not joking. How many so Caleb bribed the ref, right? Remember? And I scored how many touchdowns?
Like 5 or 6. in
5
a
or 6
row.
touchdowns, and he just the flag,
Every
flag,
time.
flag.
You have to use
flag,
you have to use
flag.
your dirty play to kill the ref
So you have to you have to
Jeez.
use a dirty play, kill the ref.
because it says bribed over their head. So it doesn't matter what he does. It's not completing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then on the football field, they have saw blades back and forth,
Or
and
landmines.
landmines and stuff. It's crazy.
It's
dude.
a better blitz.
I mean, it's
I'm just trying to imagine them incorporating that into the real.
Like real world?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
That'd be
I'd
so
love
great.
it.
what?
Bloodsport?
Yeah,
Just
there
a
was-
saw blade at the 50-yard line.
They wouldn't even. I would. Could you imagine hand off the running backs? No, nil.
The end.
There'd
Yeah.
only be
like-
one season of that, and then
So
there wouldn't be any football
flag,
players.
and then the ref just gets shot, and they're like,
He was
"Oh,
bribed.
it's good."
Oh my god! That game is broken though, for real. Even after the play's over, you can punch
each
them.
other.
Yeah, you can punch each other, and then you have a health bar. So if you beat him up enough to where you kill him, he'll explode, and then he's out of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
if
it'll,
you do it after the play, I got.
Can you do that to the whole team?
Yeah,
you
you
do. I
do
got 4 unnecessary manslaughters.
Yeah, dude,
In a row.
Half of my
Unnecessary.
starting team was gone. I was using 3rd and 4th string. I don't even know where they came from. Who has that many players? Have you played it?
No, but I need to.
You get a
now.
60-minute demo.
Yeah, it's 60 minutes. It's probably honestly I think it's $25.
Something like that.
It's probably worth a pickup just for here and there.
What did this
Like,
just recently come out? Or
yeah, yeah.
I didn't hear anything about it. So yeah, I'll have to check it out because it sounds fun.
Well, it's just I wouldn't even say it's. Honestly, I think what makes it fun is playing with your friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Like-
not gonna go through the campaign and
Having
play on
oh man, this is awesome. Real serious about it.
all this shit on. I brought the ref.
You guys will have it. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we have the trial, but I probably say it's worth, I don't know, $25, I guess. So, best game 2017. We'll go Jesse, and I want to know why.
Best game of
And then I want
2017.
you guys.
Man.
We'll on his game. We need to why you think it's not or is.
I'm trying to think of what came out this
Yeah,
year.
so
I know that's what I'm trying to think. I'm just
a very lackluster
what
year.
came out?
My and you. Should
I'll
get-
wait until your turn. I'm
Joe
gonna wait
Walsh
until your
gets slapped.
turn.
Oh,
Well,
listen.
why don't you go first then?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'cause
No,
he's got
no,
an idea.
no. Go ahead.
He wants to save the best for last, I guess.
I guess a lot of
Listen,
If he
No.
says
cut out.
Fortnite BR, that's not a game. That's an add-on to the game. If
That's-
Fortnite came out this year, it
Fortnite
was trash.
BR. Fortnite BR. Yep, I can say
I
that.
don't count it.
Yeah, then if you can't count that, then you can't count PUBG.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna say PUBG.
I'm-
PUBG's the worst
But I'm
game.
just saying though, let's say
No.
Jesse said PUBG.
But it's a full game that came out.
So is BR. It's
No,
just
you could just say Fortnite.
Either
But
way.
Fortnite, the main game was trash.
But I could still say Fortnite BR is still good.
So okay, we're doing best add-on of the year. Downloaded songs for
You
Guitar
can't.
Hero.
You can't. You can't really say that though.
I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't think there's really
Like
a
I
game
get
that
what
came
you're
out
saying. I
last year.
get what you're saying, but you can't say that. Because like I could still say Fortnite and just say my favorite mode is BR. It's still to me it's still the same thing.
So Fortnite's your game of 2017.
Well, for me, yeah, for sure. So, but we'll start. We'll get to me later.
Because we already got to you.
That's because you guys were so persistent. Because you
I'm
guys
trying to
don't
think
know.
of
There's
anything
so
that came out in 2017.
bro. There's so many good games.
The
Well,
one,
start naming some.
Yeah, sorry name. I'll agree
We
with
can't
one of them.
even think
I mean,
of
the
any.
I can't
right
think
now.
of any.
I mean, one of the games that I actually really enjoyed, and I know you all probably didn't like it, is the new Zelda game that came out.
Yeah,
Frozen
that's
Yeah.
that's a good one. Yeah,
I
there's
mean, no, that was really fun, and it's just because it was a kind of a whole new.
What games came out?
It's just
I
a
don't know.
different take
John's
that
not
they
gonna
had
tell
on
us, so I'm gonna
Zelda.
go.
I mean, like I know they had like an open, not like necessarily open world, like
Pull
you
it up on
free
your phone,
roam.
yeah.
He is.
But I mean, like you could. I mean, he had like a huge map that you could sit there and travel all around, and
Yeah.
you know you could
7.
sit there and make different potions
That was
and
good.
all these different food, and and it had a really cool narrative. It was awesome. Like
Yeah.
that's what I liked about it.
like
So
like my biggest thing though is with the Twitch or whatever,
the Switch.
the Switch. That's how much I know about it. Like
I got that Twitch for Christmas, guys.
Oh shit!
like I mean, you got not. Then you have Mario Odyssey, which nobody played, but that's still like
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
always talks
Hitman.
about it.
Oh no, and I heard it was really good too. I haven't played that one yet.
Hitman was awesome.
Yeah,
For Honor was good when it came out.
I didn't play
Resident
Hitman.
Evil 7.
yeah.
I have that
Resident
on
Evil
VR.
7,
I
that
haven't
was
played
really
it yet.
good, too.
It's gonna scare the shit out of me.
You got it on VR.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
Can't wait to watch you play it.
I spent $60 on WWE 2K17 and made one guy.
I waited.
Haven't played it.
Me and John waited 8 months. I got it for free. Made a guy and quit too.
Yeah, we didn't even fight each other.
See, I made a guy on there, and I don't think I even played it.
Halo
either.
Wars
Yeah.
2 was good.
Yeah,
but
it
we
was
didn't
good.
Play it because
But-
I didn't really like it that much.
I think it was just.
what came out right after Halo Wars 2, and then we quit.
Just Dance 2017.
Yes,
I think we were playing Division at the time.
That came out last year, or was that the year?
No, that
before?
was year before.
Year before, but I think we were still playing Division.
Maybe.
Though.
I don't remember what came out right after that we started playing because we just dropped. I think Injustice came out.
Oh yeah, Injustice 2.
Ooh.
That's
Rock Band VR.
Ooh.
Mass Effect Andromeda came out. Yep. Rather light my teeth on fire than play that.
Yeah, agreed. I beat it once. That'll be one game I don't get all the achievements for. I don't. Ooh, the Star Trek VR came out this year. So many funny videos on that.
Outlast 2. It was okay. I was playing Outlast 2 and I was in this room with a guy and he was sleeping and I was looking for batteries, so I snuck over there, pulled out the drawer, got the battery, pushed it closed, and turned around and was walking out, and I thought that he would just be you couldn't wake him up. He's just there. And so I went out of the room and I was like, where do I go? How do I get out of here? I go back in his room because there's a window there. Flip open the window, and I was like, no, I don't. It's because it was upstairs. I was like, no, I don't think I can get out of this. So I go right back out the door, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I have to. I turn around, and he's fucking right there with his fist on his way to my head. And I almost dropped the controller because I jumped. So this is the only time that game scared me.
Oh my god.
When we were playing Outlast 1. Remember whenever you open the door and the dead body swings down? It was right at the beginning of the
Yeah.
game. And I have my Astros on, and I'm going. And I've never really played a game like this, so it's I'm just lost, So I'm walking, and no guns, no nothing, and then open the door, and then and I was like, ah!
Yeah.
It's so loud in my ears, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Destiny 2. Yay.
Oh, boy.
No.
All right. Well, all right. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, Zelda. That
we're
was
all on the phone here.
to me. That was probably my for the game that came out last year,
Fallout 4 came out last
Zelda
year.
would
Did
be
it?
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know it came out last year.
The Evil Within 2.
yeah, because it came out in
The Evil Within 2 was
March,
pretty good. I only played
I think.
Couple
Fallout
hours.
4 came out this year.
Fallout 4 came out in September.
Oh, September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doom was awesome.
Really, this year?
Yep. No, 2017.
And it's
No,
not
I mean that's what I'm
September.
meaning is like yeah. It's,
Chase is like, it's already September 2018. Where have I been?
well, either way, Zelda was my pick. So I mean, like, and just those reasons, just because it's a huge open world, it seemed that they wanted to take it that type of RPG approach with it, and it was just really fun. Something different than Zelda than those linear style that they usually go with. So
Yeah, did you even play it, Mr. Zelda?
yeah, because you
Played
played,
the
it on
demo.
or I thought you played it on the Wii U.
Mm-mm. I played the demo for a little bit. I just don't like the way they changed it.
Oh, you don't like Zelda?
No, I don't like that one. I didn't like Skyward Sword. That one was garbage. We already know how I feel about the Switch because I almost fought somebody at GameStop.
He sits there and he's talking so much shit on the Switch, and this
I knew
Dude
it was
comes
coming. It
around
was
the
only a matter of
corner.
time.
dude comes around the corner. He's really slow and just like, I disagree. And I was like, oh,
here we go.
shit. And
I was
then
giving
he's
him solid points.
He's just like, it's a really popular, console and everything. So tell me why. Tell me why you didn't like it, or tell me why it sucks. And then
I would give him all these reasons, and they'd be like, "Well, that's not a reason." Well, then don't ask me what my reason.
Yeah, if you're already gonna disagree with me, then why are we even having this argument?
Yeah, and then we went outside, not me and the guy, us, and I could see him looking out the window at me. I was wearing a Rudolph outfit, which made the whole thing even better
Yeah.
because I was arguing with the dude about a Switch in a Rudolph onesie.
No wonder he disagreed with anything you said.
I went to Walmart, walked by it, backtracked, and I was like, looked at Caleb like this. Let's just reenact. Like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dude, if I buy this for you, would you wear it? Yeah. I was like, all right. Literally, so he goes to the dressing room. We make sure it fits out. That lady, man, at the dressing room at Walmart.
She wasn't having it.
I was like, man, just wear it out. We'll go to, cash register, check out, and we'll be good to go. She was like, you can't do that. I'm like, great, thanks for shitting on our parade.
Pretty easy to spot me. I'm in a Rudolph onesie.
Yeah, like, he didn't buy that. Get Rudolph.
Yeah. Which one?
So many thieves stealing Rudolph onesies that day.
Okay, well, anyways, I know my game of the year, Fortnite. Caleb wanted to argue that it's a game mode, so Fortnite the game mode, Battle Royale.
If you haven't checked out John's YouTube channel, link wherever Brady puts it, right over my face or John's face.
Yeah, for me, that Fortnite game, man, just brought back, for me, all the old school Halo days. Like, the competitiveness to it, the funness to it, like it's not realistic. It's not Call of Duty feel, like what he likes about PUBG and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's just like, what other game can you rocket ride and snipe people on?
Which
It's true.
just to say-
And it's overpowered. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's like back in the day, when you got like a badass snipe on, whatever map, Guardian or Lockout. You were like, now you're riding rockets, sniping people, and same feeling.
Yeah, it's like real life.
Yeah.
It's funny because that's what I liked about Halo.
Yeah.
And I hated about Call of Duty was because of that realistic feel. But
Yeah.
I don't know what it is just with this.
Well, ain't nothing-
I don't hate Fortnite. Yeah, that's funny because that's what I liked about Halo.
Well, essentially that's what it was because back in the day, when we played Halo and Call of Duty was the two main multiplayer games online or whatever. It was like you either played Call of Duty or Halo. There was Gears, but even Gears was kind of behind Call of Duty at the
Yeah.
time. So it was like, you played Halo for whatever reason you enjoyed it, and then you played Call of Duty for whatever reason you enjoyed it. But like for me, like Jesse was saying, it was kind of the same feel. Like I hated playing Call of Duty due to the fact that like first person to see you die.
Yeah, you don't get a chance
what I mean?
to fight back.
Yeah, it's like there's no, like they always like, it's gun skill, but I'm like, no, it's not. Whenever you just drop down from 2 stories up, it shot me in the back, I couldn't even react. Like there's no reaction time to that, you
Yeah.
know. Like as in Halo, if someone drops from 2 stories up, falls down, shoots me in the back a couple times, since I have a health, I can turn around. you know, and
Yeah,
get into the fight
you
back.
get into a
And
battle.
maybe outplay the other guy, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But in Call of Duty, I mean,
First person to see, you lose.
yeah, it's like da-da-da. Oh, cool. I'll be in the respawn screen, guys. Don't worry.
War
Anyways,
times were hard.
so 2017. I know you didn't know, and we spent 15 minutes looking it up, so you should know by now. And if you don't know, at least throw something out.
Probably Fallout 4 was awesome, and I loved Resident Evil 7. It was a lot different than. It didn't have to do with like zombies and stuff, which was okay, but the graphics were awesome.
Kind of, you know, I'm giving my opinion on it. Like, didn't you feel like it was kind of like a cop out to like Outlast and?
No.
Because, like, whenever I watched, let me rephrase that. At your house, I played, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like, whenever I was playing it, I literally felt like I was like, oh, this is Outlast.
Yeah, that was the thing.
But
That was
with the Resident Evil name.
Yeah, that was the whole. That's why BRs are popular now. Is the thing. When it was then, it was that first person hide, can't fight back,
Yeah.
kind of feel to it. So everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
Now everybody's making a BR.
Well, it's nice to see Resident Evil go back to, you know, that survival horror.
But it's not the same, though, because, like, you can't say go back because that survival horror, I mean, because now I felt like it was.
To me, the only difference I would see is just because it's in first person. Otherwise, you're still wandering around, trying to solve puzzles, trying to, you know, find things to get to, you know, access to. I mean, that's just like the old school Resident Evil games.
Okay, you got me there. I don't have no counter argument.
But I mean,
I just felt-
they do incorporate that though, like, you know, like with Outlast or whatever other games they got. There's first person, like they do. It does have that feel to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just played it. I'm like, why don't we just buy the $20 game?
Yeah, the cheaper
You know,
one.
that's how it felt. Or Alien
Isolation.
Isolation. I remember you play that.
Oh, yeah.
And I played a little bit myself, and I just like, why is this game $60? Outlast is $20. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm like, it's Alien, John. It's Alien.
it's Alien, but I mean it was fun though.
Yeah, no,
'Cause it
that
had
was
that
pretty sweet.
Alien nostalgia to it.
So Fallout 4, I probably played the most out of the games that came out in 2017. Would you like to shit on that?
You want me to?
You asked me one of my favorite games of this year and then shit on it. So,
Yeah, and then I gave you my opinion.
all right. Well, what do you think about Fallout 4?
I think it is horrible.
Why?
It's just boring. Like
It's
there's
not
nothing fun
boring.
about it. Like you spend hours, to me, doing nothing.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
Exactly, I don't.
Beat the game and then
Yeah.
be done with it.
That dude from GameStop show.
Or you just don't play the game.
He's just like, I disagree.
It just comes in the back door.
Well, what about you?
Probably Fallout 4. I think
That's such a trash game.
I think the D did come out last year because they're promising all this stuff for year 2. So I think March is will be its year 1.
What came out?
The Division.
2017.
I think it came out in 2017. It just died real quick.
Yeah, as soon as they're like, oh, let's push out these
If-
patch notes.
If the Division would have stayed the way it was when it came out, that'd be the
All I
best
did.
game of last year.
I did just almost exclusively jumping jacks.
Yeah, it's pretty much that's how you got people to fight you and clap on them. And then For Honor's the same way. For Honor was amazing when it came out, and then they immediately shit on it. Damn
Yeah.
Ubisoft.
I'm just saying, Fallout 4 really did come out last year.
I-
It wasn't a year before because I still was over there with you. You know,
And I still lived it. at
Fact
home, too.
check. Let's
Because
do
if it's
real
not Fallout
quick.
4, then it's
because
probably
remember I thought
The
when we
Division.
got the Pit Boy
Pit Boy.
edition.
And you told me not to push that
Yeah,
button.
to push a button. That's the first thing you did. Is you pushed a button and broke.
So you know the Pit Boy is a thing, Pit Boy edition. So I have it, and it's all made of plastic. It's shit. So
It's not a real Pit Boy.
no, I know.
It doesn't
surprised, too.
work?
I'm surprised. But so there's a button on it, and Jesse comes in the back door. He's like, "Dude, I just broke mine." I was like, "How?" He's like, "You see that button right there? Don't press it." And I press it as he's telling me not to press it, and it breaks.
Like,
Fuck.
how does it break?
It
Bro,
just snapped.
Fallout 4 came out in 2015.
Oh, we are a little ways off, Brady.
Wow.
But he's like,
What
well,
year is this?
Check the Division. Because if Division didn't come out last year, then For Honors, the only one I can remember. Well, I guess Halo Wars 2. They really
Yeah,
pay
the Resident
attention.
Evil 7.
2016.
Didn't Final Fantasy come out last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with
I mean,
you.
I don't really
15.
care
As
for that.
much as I disagreed with it, Fortnite.
Yep.
It's the only one I can remember.
Half the world can agree with that.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Like
Fortnite.
release date of BR 20 million people.
Yep.
Well,
Like-
I guess I'd retract my Zelda Fortnite.
Just all in agreement.
Everybody's like, all
Or just
right.
like, yeah, it's
No.
Fortnite, you know.
Well, this year's supposed to be better for games, so.
Well, I mean, I wasn't like, I know you said I shit on your Resident Evil 7. I wasn't. I was just saying like, you know, it felt like Outlast.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I just was making the point that it just didn't. I felt like they could have done something different.
Yeah. Like
They did in the
they're-
DLCs. The DLCs are way different. than
Well,
the
and that's
actual game.
I mean, they probably thought about that later. You know, they're like, oh well.
They have was it a Blackjack DLC? Have you played any of them? I think there's a Blackjack DLC where you play against however many people, and you have to get Blackjack or you die. You get every one of your fingers cut off, and then you get your head cut off if you lose.
So it's like black roulette,
Something like that.
blackjack roulette.
Roulette of color.
You can't say that.
Oh, sorry.
African American Jack.
Ouch. Brutal. So, all right. Well, okay. Then what? Then if you had to say all time right now, if you had, what would? Since we didn't know any 2017 games besides
Because it was
me,
a bad year.
I had to disagree. But like, then what's the favorite game in general?
Like of all time?
Yeah, let's say
I
of all
already
time.
answered that.
Zelda, right?
Yeah. Ocarina of Time.
Like up to let's say up to date.
Define up to date.
Xbox One, PS4,
Okay, that's all.
PC.
Probably Fallout 4.
I'd say Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah,
I can
I
see
was
that. It was a good one.
actually just about to say that. Arkham Knight. It was just an awesome way to end the trilogy, or for that's those stories, and it's just great. I mean, if you finally get to ride the Batmobile, finally.
PC users didn't get to.
It's about time they don't get something.
But I mean, it sucks. But I mean, like it was. I mean, that was probably for me the all time right now. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because like I mean, Halo 5 I think was great. Besides the wonderful campaign.
I like the campaign.
I didn't
thought
really
the
like
campaign
it.
was good on Halo
For Halo
5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They set up something amazing for next
I
year.
enjoyed it, man. I was a hater whenever they were talking about Spartan Locke coming
is a
and
badass.
beating up Master Chief, or whatever, killing Master Chief, or however they promoted it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that's how they promoted it, and it was. I mean, I'm not saying that's what I wanted to see. I just thought there was going to be this big hunt between these two groups, and then maybe eventually they'll team up and go against the real enemy. But
Which they did.
not really. I mean, they
They teamed up at the end for Cortana.
Yeah,
You have to sit there and go play in their different perspectives, but it wasn't really like them hunting anybody down.
Locke was hunting after Chief.
Chief, and then
Chief was hunting after Cortana.
Cortana.
Have you not played any of the Halos?
No. Well, no, I played the one
I'm
that
just
came out
saying,
that we
like
played
I
at
thought
your
there was
house.
going to be more.
Oh, okay. Halo 5.
I
That's
shouldn't
what we're
say
talking
that.
about. Yeah.
No.
I shouldn't sit there and say that they're not doing it, but I'm just saying like I thought there was going to be more engaging battles.
The fight between Spartan Locke and Chief when he beat his ass.
One battle.
No,
That's the only time they met.
there was a small little battle, and then there was the big
Where
battle
he broke his visor.
Where he broke his visor.
And he kicked Halo or Master Chief.
Master Chief's ass.
Kicked Spartan Locke's ass.
Ass, yep.
That game, the
just
story.
You didn't like, dude. Listen, if you're like, how do you not like that? If you name another game that was that, like, whenever you have like them two going at it, like, there's not another game that was like that, like where it was that epic. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the whole cinematic was epic. I'm just saying like there wasn't any like
No, nothing was. There's no other game that was like where you could get Spartan Locke and Master Chief. There's no other two characters that you can name that they were fought. That's would have been better. Even the way they fought in Halo 5. Even the way they did it, like I get what you're saying. Like you were thinking it was supposed to be more, however more brutal or whatever.
Yeah. Like I just thought they'll end up engaging more instead
Yeah.
of just that one time.
But like,
I mean, I'm not saying that's not cool. I mean, that was awesome. I'm just saying, like, I thought there was going to be
Looks
more.
like Jesse won't be invited back.
The whole reason
he's
they
gonna
didn't
be
fight
dead.
very much is because Locke couldn't keep up with Chief. Chief was just gone. Just
I mean,
gangster.
can you agree with what I was saying though?
It was
Like,
awesome.
I'm not disagreeing
I don't-
with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's what I thought it was going to be like.
It's a lot better than Halo 4's campaign.
No.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, Halo 4 was no garbage.
Look at Brady.
Halo Reach's story was.
I thought it was pretty sweet.
See, no, that was cool too. I hated its multiplayer, but Reach's story was awesome.
Yeah, that was the best part of Reach. was
I
the
think
story.
ODST was better.
ODST was pretty sweet too.
I mean, like, I don't know. I was just Reach was just like it was like the
It was
beginning
a,
of
it was
the
a
downfall.
huge disappointment.
Because they changed everything. Like mainly their multiplayer. If they would have kept their multiplayer the same, like Halo 3 and all of them.
No, you got to play Call of Duty
It's great.
Halo.
No.
Even the Halo now is still a Call of Duty-ish.
Yes.
But even though I didn't really like the campaign too much of Halo 5, I love the multiplayer in Halo 5.
I mean, it
That
was for sure an upgrade.
That was way better than what they had going on in.
I'm not gonna
4.
say I loved it.
But
I liked it.
What?
Halo 5's multiplayer.
Yeah.
I did like it, and I tried to love it. I just couldn't.
It's just hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
There's so much bullshit. I just
Yeah.
want to walk and shoot. I don't want to sprint or ground pound,
Or what is
Exactly.
that? The running charge or whatever? Was
Spartan
it?
charge?
Yeah, Spartan charge.
dashing.
Oh,
Just ruins it.
yeah, no, I know I hate Spartan Charge. It's retarded.
It ruins the strafe because you get in a strafe with somebody and you start beating them and then they dash.
Listen, I do know one
They're
thing
wrong.
though. If Batman was in Halo,
Batman
Yeah,
is
that's-
Master Chief confirmed. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Ben Affleck behind that visor.
Then I'd play it.
Be the best Halo Batman player ever.
No, people would just shoot me while I try to punch them.
Dude,
They wouldn't
got,
see you
no, you got
coming.
batarangs.
He just
Yeah.
sits there and he's sneaking around the
they have
shadows
guns.
and then just.
Yeah.
You're
They wouldn't see
Batman
you-
though.
They wouldn't see you coming.
Yeah.
You'd swoop down and grab them, and then it would say Batman in the kill feed. And you drop them and scare the other guys. They're like, "What the hell?"
So Halo 5 was good though, for real. I think 343 did an amazing job for sure.
Well, they had to. The Master Chief Collection was a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think right now Overwatch is the big FPS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, I agree. That's huge and competitive. I mean, actually, I think that's the only game that they're really considering on making it a legit league.
Damn Blizzard. They had it again.
With
So, I
with
mean-
all their amazing stuff they put out.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the
Listen,
VR.
I ruined Diablo for Brady.
Because he gave me just god tier stuff.
Give you that one shot to everything.
Yeah.
He's like, I come into this party one day and I got it from some guy online or whatever, and I'm like just like, I'm just
And
ridiculous.
it was,
Like
it was fun as shit for like an hour, and then
It
like,
got boring real fast.
okay.
he's like, thanks Sean for ruining this game for me.
Diablo's like, ah, and you just one shoot him.
Yeah.
Trillions and trillions of gold.
Yeah.
I don't even need to loot. Like why am I
Run by.
why am I playing this? I guess for levels. That's it. All right. Anything else?
No. How do we end? Bye.
Bye. That'll work.